All right. Look, guys. Guy, one person. I'm in a bathtub, and I'm only doing this because the Eagles won today, and I want to tell some people about it. So if no one wants to hear about it, I'm gonna go to bed. No one apparently wants to hear about it. There's nobody here. Of all the bazillions of people that subscribe to my channel, by bazillions I mean 16,000. Nobody cares about it. That's great. So I'm gonna hang out in my bathtub for about 5 minutes. I get something up. I don't know if the chat is working or not. The chat was having some trouble the other night, so I'm gonna make sure that I am capable of reading the chat should it exist. There's people, which means presumably there's chat. Oh, look, it's me. There's chat. Hi. Hello. Thank you, Caitlin Keeper of the Jeremys. This is a phenomenal bathtub that I'm sitting in. I do like this bathtub very much indeed. Cool. You're talking the Eagles. We are playing the Saints in New Orleans next week. So, Courier of New Vegas. Good shit. That's just very, hi, Jonathan Eaton. Hello. Hello, Kilroyd Salt. Dude, icing that kicker. Icing our former kicker, by the way. I'm not Hattie Potato, a tornado again. Caitlin Keeper of the Jeremys, though, good job recognizing the subtle callback to July when I had to live stream from a bathtub because I was informed to go the fuck away from the windows because there was a tornado warning. That was great. It's fun times. Hi, Dane. Dude, double check. So I'm in a bathtub because I'm in the bathroom because my roommate is asleep in the main room. And this is the most comfortable place to sit in the bathroom. I thought it'd be weird to try to live stream from the toilet. So I'm in the bathtub. It's super comfy. Oh, Ryan, I'm not sick. I just screamed my fucking head off during the Eagles playoff game today. Unless you've watched my solo review or a couple other choice videos, you've never heard Full Volume Jesse. Full Volume Jesse is terrifying or inspiring, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on. Some people found it inspiring, apparently, because I was at this Eagles bar that was like head to toe filled capacity with Eagles and like clearly regulars, like clearly people who frequent this bar all of the time. Philly, HUs, Philly. Anyway, funny, Jonathan, funny. Dude, Mary Highland, I saw everything that happened. So I go to this bar that's just full of Philly people, and by the end of this night, the Philly regulars are coming up to me being like, "Who are you? I want to know you." And I'm like, I don't know why. I'm not self-aware in these moments. I'm just in tune with whatever's happening on the field and feeling my feelings. And you guys know when I feel my feelings with my voice, shit gets real. Like shit gets real quick. So I just felt some feelings. Also, this jersey, I was wearing this while I was at work today. Also, a thing I did today was like pay someone $50 to do my job so I can go watch the game. So if anyone wants to like donate some super chats towards helping me make up that revenue, that'd be super cool. But totally not required. It's just a thing that'd be great. 100% inspiring, 5% scary. It's about right, Dan. That's about right. Okay, Ryan. Yeah, that's true. I probably damaged many people's fingers in the pursuit of me. No, that's a real thing I did today, though. Is like straight up. I'm trying to explain this in a way that's not boring for non-fencers. So I referee fencing, and I had finished my primary event, and there was another event starting that I could have refereed, but more importantly for them, I was in a delegatory role. Delegatory, is that a word? I was in a delegation-based role for others that I'm very capable of doing. And I know one of the reasons why the head referee wanted me to do it is because she knows particularly I am actually good at that. It's not just like, we need bodies to run this pod. It was like, Jesse is good at running pods, so we'll have her do it. And I was like, Mary, You're from Philly. Come on. Playoffs. And this is the thing about like sports, okay? If you encounter somebody from any other city who's like, I don't follow football, they don't give a shit. If you encounter someone from Philly who's like, I don't follow football, they still care about the Eagles winning. Like a lot. Like more than the average bear. Like more than some people who follow football from other cities. So yeah, Matthew Rhodes. Okay, Cody Parkey is a beast. Except he couldn't handle getting iced by Doug Peterson and then fucking climb that shit off the upright. So whatever. There's a reason he's not our kicker anymore. I'm just saying. He lost that job fair and square to Caleb Sturgis, who lost that job equally fair to Jake fucking Elliott. So cry. Yeah, just Chad. Hold on. Jazzy 79. What's up, you? Go Eagles. So much go Eagles. That was the point. It was like early in the night, it was like, come on, I'm used to my Philly bar in Santa Monica. I'm used to doing my Philly cheers there. And the moment somewhere in the fourth quarter where I just full out went, we all we got. And everyone else on the patio responded with, we all we need. That was great. We did that a bunch of times back and forth. We all we got, we all we need, we all we got, we all we need. And finished with the AGLES Eagles, and it was fucking brilliant. Oh my god. In case you're confused about this live stream, this is just me talking about the Eagles. Sorry, second work, man. I am doing great. I'm just trying to unwind enough that I can go to sleep sometime this century because I still have to work tomorrow. Man. Yeah, Philly and Boston are two pretty fucking big sports cities, but Bostonians are assholes and Philly people are great. So in the end, sorry, Kevin, they care. Yeah, you're welcome, but like, really, we're more afraid of the Bears than. I mean, look, I wouldn't be afraid of the boys either, but let's face it, if you beat the boys, you got to face us again, and that has not gone well for you the last two times we've come to your stadium. So I don't know. I also don't think that Sean McVay is the real deal for the playoffs. I also think the Rams are a lie. Like straight up, this Rams team is a lie. First of all, Jared Goff, I don't think he can handle postseason pressure. If you watch categorically, the reason Jared Goff fails is when he gets rattled. It doesn't matter if he gets sacked. It doesn't matter. Like it's not like one simple thing for him. It's like any series of mistakes. If he throws an interception, if he takes a couple of hits in a row, gets a lot of pressure in his face, if he gets sacked, once he starts feeling it, once he starts feeling rattled, feeling off his game, he blows it. Like he just drops the effing ball. And the Rams, that's a team built on ego, and ego doesn't win Super Bowls for you. Ego doesn't win playoffs for you. I mean, the reason that the Rams lost to the Saints because the Saints outplayed them in every way. But aside from that, like the Rams racked up easily over 100 penalty yards in like personal fouls and bullshit things like that in the second half because their egotistical players freaked out because, oh my God, for the first time all season they were losing and didn't know how to handle that and started acting like children. Granted, I mean, Michael freaking Bennett almost cost us the damn game by doing the same damn thing tonight on a critical third down. But so anyway, that's right, Marquardt. You got it. Ego is pride, and pride goes for destruction. Which is why everyone's like, why is Nick Foles so good in these situations? Is because Saint Nick doesn't have an ego. Like, look, Wentz is the better quarterback, no question, but Saint Nick has no ego. And in a pressure situation, that just means he can do what is expected of him. He can do what's asked of him. He can rise to the damn occasion and not have a judgment about it. And not sit there and worry about, am I really good enough to do this? He doesn't care. He just goes out and does the goddamn job. So, anyway. Ryan Young, not for sale. Sorry, man. Not for sale. But, I mean, get off any train station in Philly and you can get one for $10. But yeah, that's this day. So like I was saying earlier, so I was asked to do a job. I was asked to do a delegation-based job that anyone could technically do. Like anyone in the room is qualified to do, referee-wise, even though I might have been particularly choice for the role. So another referee was getting released at the same time I was being asked to do this, and I was like, Mary, please. And she was like, but he worked so hard yesterday. And I was like, hold on. And I looked at this guy, and I was like, I'll buy you dinner. And he's wavering because he wants to get released so he can see this clinic and all this shit. But like the idea of getting free money is always fun. And I was like, dude, $50. I will give you $50 if you will pod captain for me. And he was like, okay. And I was like, done, fucking done. Fucking Venmoed that bitch right there in the moment and left and went to watch the Eagles game. And I regret nothing. I regret absolutely nothing. Dude, one from Amazon wouldn't have Jesse's motion. If you say so, Project Cobra. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Anyway, so that was my life. I paid somebody $50 to do my job so I could go watch the Eagles. Oh God. So like I said, any super chats to offset that expense would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, like I'm gonna hang out in this bathtub with you until I get sick of talking about how great the Eagles are, which is never. I'm gonna go to bed. Matthew Rhodes, that's a good stance to have. I can accept that stance because the Cowboys suck. That's actually one thing I really missed tonight. Is at my bar back in LA, we have a hardcore Eagles bar, and on third down, someone initiates defense, and everyone responds, "Dallas sucks." It does not matter who we're playing. We do not have to be playing the Cowboys for this to happen. It does not matter what team we are playing. Third down, it is defense, Dallas sucks. Defense, Dallas sucks. Because one fact remains true no matter what, and that's Dallas sucks. Oh God, I'm like equal parts exhausted and high on adrenaline. I don't know what to do with my body. I don't. I'm like, fucking, I'm a wreck. I'm a mess. You should have seen me. God, I've aged 5 years today. I'm sitting there in the third, fourth quarter, just progressively like dancing in my place. And this is the thing. I come in there, I get to this bar, I'm like, there's nowhere to sit. Oh no, too bad I've been on my feet all day. It'd be great to sit in the game. And I start watching the game, I'm like, no, just kidding. I would never sit during an Eagles game. I can't. I have too many fucking nerves. Corey, are you a Rams fan? I honestly don't like. I don't know who to root for next week because, like, on the one hand, fuck the Rams. On the other hand, fuck the Cowboys. On the one hand, how great would it be to go into Dallas and beat them in the NFC Championship game? On the other hand, how great would it be to go back to the Rams' house and beat the Rams on their own turf again? And of course, like Dallas losing in the playoffs is more fun than Dallas winning in the playoffs always. I think I have to root for the Rams. I think I do. Marquand, longest stream in history, huh? Take this upset the 50. Thank you, Marquand. This could easily look. If I don't pass the F out, in which case this stream will last till my computer dies because I'll be sleeping in the bathtub, dreaming good dreams, and I'll still be here. So this could be the longest stream in history because I will never get tired of talking about how great the fucking Eagles are. James Howarth. G'day, Jesse. How did the Eagles Aussie punter go? Is Cameron Johnson an Aussie? I think I vaguely knew that. No, he punted good. There was good punting in this game. His punting certainly never hurt us. It definitely did good for us. H. Hughes, fuck the Cowboys. That's right. Oh, man. I was so plugging for you guys last night. Try to make it to the next game. I'm pulling for Philly now. That's right, my brother. I was so plugging for the Seahawks last night. I mean, dude, you guys got robbed by the refs. Now, the reality is put yourself in a situation where the refs don't do that to you. And we learned that last year against the Panthers. For Christ's sakes, what was it, like 100 plus penalty yards to 10? Like, the unfortunate thing is, and that's what I was saying even tonight, because we got dicked over hard by the refs again. The refs, I think, called like 3 penalties on the Bears total. And you're watching this game and you're like, you got to win twice. You got to beat the team. You got to beat the refs. And that's the reality. It's the unfortunate fucking reality. Nah, bro. Project Cobra Steelers got bumped. It was between them and the Ravens to make to win their division. And the loser was not going to make it at all, not even going to get a wild card. And the Ravens won the division, and they choked against the Chargers today. Though I heard they had a late quarter comeback. I didn't watch any of this, but the Chargers definitely won easily. I don't even know if it was a late. By the time I tuned out, it was like practically garbage time. So it was a late quarter comeback. I mean, late fourth quarter comeback. It wasn't really much anything at all. Joe Flacco's done with that team too. Sucks. Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. Mahomes is the real deal. However, the Chiefs have definitely faltered since losing Kareem Hunt. That's no joke. Also, I invite you to go back and look at Andy Reid's postseason record. I am intimately familiar with it. As much as I would love, look, if the Eagles don't make it, and it's the Chiefs and anyone else, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I'm rooting for Andy, 100%. I'd love to see that man get a ring. What's up, Reese? What's up, my brother? You must be flying high too. Yeah, I know you're one of my boys in green. Yeah, Yeah, I didn't get to watch too much because I was working, but the Ravens didn't seem like they were doing much. Ah, fuck you, Dennis. The Saints can suck it, and fuck the fuck off. Um, yeah, no, it's true, Mark White. It's totally true. And it happens. It fucking happens. And it really happens too much in football. I think there's way too much bias in the refereeing cadre in football right now, and I'm sick of watching it happen. Uh, huh. Honestly, like if the Saints beat the Eagles next week, which they're not going to, because fucking go Eagles. I think the Saints Chiefs Super Bowl will be fun, and in that case, I'm very happy either way. Because on the one hand, look, Breeze, take that ring and retire happy, retire on top. That's great. I think the world of Drew Brees. I think he's a great goddamn quarterback. And on the flip side of it, I mean, Patrick Mahomes has a long career ahead of him, and I think he's going to get a ring at some point. Or he's just going to continuously lose that ring to Carson Wentz over the years. But Andy Reid, I would love to see that man walk away with a ring. So if my boys can't do it, that's right, Reese. That's right, Reese. You and me both, baby. If my boys can't do it, I'd like to see the Chiefs and the Saints do it. Chiefs would be great. I'd love the Chiefs to do it, but what's up, Captain Jesse? I'm doing well. I'm thrilled. I'm like, as I was saying, equal parts exhausted and hyped because the Birds did it. They took 5 years off my life doing it, but they fucking did it. So, formerly Rodline, are you a Bears fan? Because if you are, you can fuck right off. This is Eagles Nation right now, in case you couldn't tell. So, oh my god. One of those bad shit crazy football fans that runs out of the field during the game and gets tackled by security. I ain't been close enough to the field to do that, but man, you ain't wrong. I did on my way to the Rams game that I saw in Los Angeles against the Eagles. I'm walking by a Rams and we're all talking shit back and forth, and I like playfully flick the brim of his baseball cap, right? And he flips out and hauls off and full hand slaps me across the face. And we're not talking about some like punk ass 20-year-old. We're talking about like a mid-40s dude haul off and just slap me full out in the face. And in a moment I'm stunned. He's like, "What? She hit my hat." And I was like, "Okay." Turn around, just left hook him in the face 10 times harder than he hit me. You want to see stunned, that face. That was great. First time I full force punched someone in the face. That was amazing. I want to do it again. But anyway, the point is, don't fuck with me. The point is, yes. And also the other point is, yes, I'm that crazy sports. I'm that fucking crazy sports fan. Like all of your tropes about the psycho sports fanatic, that's me. That's me to a T. I paid somebody $50 today to do my job so I wouldn't miss a second of the goddamn game. So I don't know what you want. That's my life. It's a real life. I regret nothing. I'm so pleased. Like he's all running around being like, "Oh my god, Jesse paid me $50 to watch football," and I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta watch football. Fuck off. I don't care. Money is money. Money is money, and the memory of that game is forever." Also, the best thing. So next weekend, I am going back to the East Coast. I'm going up to New Haven to visit my grandma because she's old and I love her and I want to spend some time with her while I still can. However, I'll be back home by early Sunday afternoon, which by back home, I mean back at my parents' house in Philly, which means that I get to watch a playoff game with my dad. And that, to me, is awesome. The last playoff game I got to watch with my dad was the motherfucking Super Bowl. So that was fucking great. I mean, it was fantastic. But for me, like football is a huge bonding thing with my dad. So yeah, formerly Rodline, you got it. No, I mean, my dad's the reason I'm an Eagles fan. I mean, he's the reason I knew what the phrase "blows dead bears" meant when I was 9. He's a classic Eagles fan. I texted him earlier tonight. I was like, "Eagles tackling is the best it's been all season," and his response was, "For now." Classic Eagles fan. Like no optimism left in his body. It's amazing. But that's like my dad does not text. Like he does not text ever at all, except when we're watching the game together, and then we go back and forth constantly. So I flew home. I surprised him. I flew home for the Super Bowl last year. He was not expecting that. I watched that shit with him. We embraced when they won, and that was one of the most beautiful moments of my life. But yeah, I'm an Eagles fan because of my dad. Because I watched my dad care so much when I was growing up, and I learned to care along with him. And my brother was, of course, my brother's the brother, so he's the boy. So they did that shit, and then my brother kind of grew apart from the family, and I was me. I was the one who filled that void. I was the one who cared. I was the one who wanted to know. And now at this point, I know sometimes more than my dad does. I think my dad still has a slightly more nuanced understanding of the playbook. I have a more up to date knowledge of the roster. Um, and of everything around the league that may or may not affect us because I care way too much. Anyway, it's so great though. It's great that I can fucking talk to my dad about this. It's great that we care about this together. Like we can go on. We will go on for an hour or more about the Eagles when we're talking on the phone together. Dude, it's great. It is the yawn gatekeeper of the Jeremys. We're gonna. Oh well, I don't worry. I know you're the sleep police, aren't you? I will get my rest. I will promise. I just needed. I'm so fucking happy, and I needed to share this. I'm not coherent enough to make a video, so I needed to share this with some people. And so no, Marquand, this was not like a go off and like be your own person. This was like a be a bad person kind of thing. This was like a be terrible kind of thing. Good night, Mary Highland. Um, but me, I like my family. I love my family. I fucking love it. And do you like Star Trek Online? I don't follow. Thank you, Dennis DeCiccio. DeCiccio. I don't know how to pronounce your name. DeCiccio? I'm trying to read. Reading is hard right now. I have too many feelings to read. Chica. Are you filming this in the bathroom? Yeah, I'm in a bathtub. So I'm at a hotel room because I'm in Charlotte with to referee fencing. As I was saying, I paid someone $50 to do my job so I could go watch the Eagles game. But anyway, she's asleep in the bedroom. So I'm in the bathroom, and the most comfortable spot to stream from is the bathtub. So I'm in the bathtub. Sup, Darth Jester? Ha ha, you're funny. Yeah, I saw what you were on Bohemian Rhapsody or Golden Globe. That's dope. I still haven't seen it yet, but I'm getting a screener for it, so I'm gonna watch it. Coming to Philly again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be in Philly. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I don't know when I'm gonna have like legit time in Philly, but I will keep you abreast. I would love to do a fan meetup in Philly because I know there's a handful of you guys. True dat, Caitlin, not hiding from a tornado. I am in the bathtub because I choose to be, not because I have to be in order to keep myself safe from tornadoes. That was real. If you guys were here last July, I was in the bathtub streaming because of a tornado warning. That was fun. So Mark, why do you crack me up? No, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being an outlet for me to have feelings. I like tornadoes too, just not when I'm inside of them. Dude, Reese, I will come home for the game. I will come home for the riot, and I will come home for the fucking parade when we get there again. Don't trust me. You don't have to doubt that. That is real. I will use like my life savings to do that shit. Brian Dorchek, do you live in Kansas? What is the state with the most tornadoes? Like Kansas? Jesse Nato. So that's like a bad horror film waiting to happen. Michael Stott, what's up, my friend? You're a person that I know. Thank you, Ryan Young. Appreciate that. So that's a nice thing. Oh, Florida's tornadoes. I didn't know that, Brian. That's cool. I'm educated. Ryan, that's awesome, and you should just only watch the three of us because fuck everybody else. So, night, Jesus. Thank you for you, and back to work with you. Back to work. I should go to bed, sir. I really should. Thank you guys, though. Oh, here we go. Thank you guys for letting me talk birds with you guys. Thank you guys for letting me be excited. I do like tacos, Captain Jesse. All-time favorite franchise besides Star Wars. Do the Eagles count? God, that's tough. All-time favorite franchise besides Star Wars franchise. Because I love Lord of the Rings until what they did with The Hobbit. So that's killing it for me. And maybe that's still. No, Brian Dorchak, it's still a tab open. I kid you not, it is still a tab open. It's actually the first tab open in my browser. I will not quit out of my browser so that I do not forget to do that. I'm going to watch it. So keep reminding me, though, in case I do fuck up. Dream of fighting Ryan Johnson. I will do that. Oh, Darth Jester. Fuck right off, dude. Proud Dolphin hand here to congratulate you on your Eagles win. Name my second attempt at my first live stream earlier was better than my first. All right. Check it out when you have a chance. I will. I've been meaning to check out your stuff. I've been so fucking swamped, but you're not forgotten. I have not forgotten you. I'm definitely going to check you. I'm going to check you out. I'm going to give you some feedback as well. And oh, dude, Reese, you're right. I was there for the last one. I will be there for the next one. I'll be there for all subsequent ones because how could I not? The energy just landing in that city Sunday morning before the game even happened was fucking electric. It was amazing. I need that in my blood. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to the Eagles winning. I am an addict. So you can imagine what it's like chasing that high and having them lose. Oh shit. Oh, London, 5:55 a.m. Why are you up? London junglist. You got an early job or some shit? Man, yeah, Reese, that shit was off the chain. That was like unreal, and I live for that. Using Orlando, Brian Dorchek. Yeah, he's cool. His arms are really long in real life. Just warning you. Just to warn you. Oh my god. All right. I think that I am getting tired and should go to sleep. That sounds like a reasonable thing that humans do. Like Slender Man. He's not tall enough to be Slender Man, but like if he was tall, then the arms maybe. Oh, all right, good. This is good. I worked this out. If I cut this pent up, I was never gonna go to bed, but because you guys were here, I'm sitting in the bathtub. Yeah, because I have a roommate in this hotel room. I'm on a work trip, and I got a roommate. So she's asleep, and I'm in the bathtub. In the bathroom, and the most comfortable place in the bathroom is the bathtub. So, oh, dude, Reese, right? That game was like with everything. It just aged 5 years, 5 years off my life because of tonight. Um, Thank you, Darth Chester. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that because holy shit, I that took so much out of me. Full volume Jesse, full volume Jesse is not a thing that happened. In fact, like I was saying, the only time I can really remember absolute full volume Jesse, like maybe the Last Jedi review, but definitely the Solo review. But like this tonight was full volume Jesse for the entire second half of that game, and it was a lot. That's right, Michael Stott. The adrenaline is wearing off. I'm gonna fall asleep right here in the bathtub. Now this was good though, because if I hadn't been able to work through this, I would still have all the adrenaline. I wouldn't be able to sleep. So thank you guys. You guys were instrumental in my ability to sleep tonight. Uh, I'm gonna call this, but thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me have feelings in your direction. Thank you, Caitlin. You were the Jeremy's. You were sweet. Good night, guys. I'm trying to do a live stream tomorrow with Dr. Stephen Prostitute and whoever else might be around. Because I got so many wonderful people here who are so much fun to live stream with. So we'll try to jump on tomorrow. Clay B, what's up? Sorry that you're here late because I'm about to bounce out. Thank you, Terminator Juice. I'm about to bounce because my energy is slowly sapping away and I'm going to sleep. Just from all about that friendly rivalry. I got a bunch of friendly rivalries going on in my Reels life. So you two have at it, Marquand and Darth Jester, as long as you keep it respectful. But I'm gonna go sleep. So thank you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll definitely have a video up tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to do a live stream tomorrow night too. So for sure, for realsies, I ain't sleeping in the bathroom in my comfy ass bed. Thank you, Courier of New Vegas. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go Birds. That finishes off the right way. EAGLES, Eagle.